Welcome to Pavithra Laptop Care. See, Type C port. Nowadays it's very common because using the Type C you can connect the camera or SSD devices, that external hard disk, or any external peripheral devices, right? Most important thing is nowadays all laptops is universally connected to Type C charger. So that is most important thing. So how it will communicate with the PDIC, the Type C port, how it will work. So that we will discuss in this video. Okay. So this is the Type C port. This is very challenging thing to the PD because which path will connect with the PD, so that path will work, other path won't work. So how you are connecting the path, because it's universal, you can reverse it or you can directly connect it, correct? So but when you connect with the normal port or in case of reverse port, how the PD will communicate? Will PD communicate with both port or any one? Those things you come to know in this video. Okay, see, usually Type C, when you are connecting to the Type C port, there are two communication path. One is A1 to A12 is the series group, other one is B1 to B12 is the reverse group. Okay, this is normal group. A1 to A12 is the normal group and B1 to B12 is the reverse group. So once you connect any peripheral devices or charger, first it has to detect. That is a very challenging thing, to detect the path. Means it's a normal side or reverse side. Okay. Suppose if you are connecting to the normal path, then this CC, the communication channel, will connect to the PDIC, power delivery IC. Based on that power delivery, the path, what is that, CC1 or CC2? Based on that, data will come out from the PDIC. Okay, this is the most important thing. But how it will communicate? See, if you are connecting to the port, Type C port, the charger, if it connects, what connection will go to port? What is that? PDIC, that CC1 or CC2. See, the two path I told you, it will connect any one port, CC1 or CC2. Okay. See, if it is connect in the normal port, the CC2 other port should be disconnected or it should have some voltages instead of data line. Okay. In case if it is connected to the reverse port, then the CC1 should be open or it should be in voltage port. Okay. There should be a voltage in CC1. Now we'll come to the port section, how it will communicate. Using the flowchart, I will try to understand you how this port will communicate with the PDIC. Now let us start. That I already told you, A1 to A12 is the normal side and B1 to B12 is the reverse side. The main thing is depends on communication channel 1 or communication channel 2. That data will flow in only one channel. Okay, keep it in your mind. This is once again I am repeating, communication channel, through the communication channel only data will flow to the PDIC. How? Let us check. See, CC1 and CC2 flowchart. Firmware loaded, wait for plug. See, once you connect any Type C devices, that I told you, it may be camera or maybe audio systems or maybe any other peripheral devices. And nowadays we are talking about the charger, that may be 45 watt or 65 watt or some other wattage. Okay. First, what the devices you are connecting, that it has to be detect. Okay, firmware, the called a what is that firmware? It's like a BIOS. It will be waiting for the peripheral devices. If it knows, then it will detect, otherwise it won't detect, correct? So that's called, it's a firmware loaded, wait for plug. Firmware loaded, wait for plug. Once the peripheral devices is connected in type C. First, what it will do, plug detected, first it has to be detected, right? So plug has to be detected. That is the first path. If no, the plug is not detected, then what it will do? It will re-communicate with the firmware. If firmware is good, that firmware has that particular peripheral devices, then it will move. Otherwise, again, plugged in device, it will keep on searching. Okay, the first point is, if peripheral devices is not found by this firmware devices, then it will keep on searching. Okay, if yes, plug in devices is connected and the firmware has detected the device, then what will happen? Detect, type and orientation. Okay, first the thing is firmware work. Firmware is detected the device, then what will happen? Detect, type and orientation. How it's connected? It's a top side or bottom side. Two side I told you, A side and B side. Now CC1 data line, in case A side it has connected, then what will happen? See, detect, type and orientation. Orientation is the upper side. If upper side is the CC1, if CC1 has data, then what will happen? If no data, what will happen? See, the CC1 A side connection, if yes, it has detected upper side, it's a normal connection. Means A1 to A12 port will work in case of normal connection. Then what will happen? CC1 will connect to the USB PD PHY, that bias which I told you, that flash, that it will connect to the USB PD PHY. Which one will connect? CC1. It means the data communication will connect to the PDIC PHY section. Okay. What about other section? CC2. The CC2 also should be connected with someone. Means what is that? In case if it is no power, what I told, one is data line and other one is power line. Okay, the power line, the other side, now it's normal one, it's connected. If yes means normal one is connected, A1 to A12 port will work, and the B1 B1 to B12 port is there. No, in that CC2, if there is no power, then it will be open condition. Okay, there are two possibilities. One, it has to be power, or it has to be open condition. Now the top side is connected, that's why CC2 will be in open condition. In case if power is connected, power supply is there, then connect CC2 to PP cable, power port cable. There is a supply through the cable, there will be a supply, 3.3 volt supply will be there. That one will connect to the power supply. Which one? CC2. In case CC1 is the data line, CC2 will be the power line, or it will be open. Now you understood, right? In case of normal orientation is connected, A1 to A12 port will work, and B1 to B12, the CC2, it will be in two conditions. One is open condition, otherwise it has to be the power supply should be there. Okay. Now again we'll come to the first one. Means it's already normal orientation as connected. Now again we will detect, in case if it is connected to the reverse, what will happen? So that we will check. See, in case it is, see, the data line CC1 doesn't have data, then what will happen? It will connect CC2 to the data line, USB PD PHY. Okay, the CC2 now it will have data line, and what about CC1? Again the same two conditions. So either it will be open or it will be powered by PP line. Okay, now CC2 has data line, and CC1, in case if there is no power, then CC1 will be open. In case power will be there, then what will happen? PP cable will supply the power. This is how type C will detect, it will work, and it will communicate with the PDIC. There is only one communication channel has data line, and other one should be open or should be powered. Okay. Now see, in case if it is communicated with the normal CC1, the data is connected to the CC1, then what will happen? See, CC1 and CC2 normal orientation, power from PP cable. How it will work? See, this is PP cable. What is the cable you are using? No, type C cable. Once you connect, the power is connected to the CC2. In case CC2 has power, then CC1 has data, USB PD data. See here, USB PD data. Directly the green one is connected to the type C devices. Then it will start communicating. In case the CC2 has power, then it will detect and it will convert. In case if you are connecting the charger, then the main internal supply is connected, it's required more power, then 20 volts will get. Otherwise, if it won't required, then in case of open condition, you won't get the 20 volts. Only 5 volts you will get. Okay, 5 volts data will supply to USB PD PHY. Understood? In case of reverse, what will happen? See here, directly CC1 will connect the VCON. VCON, see there are two possibilities. One is CC and other one is VCON. If CC1 has a connection and CC2 will be VCON. In case of CC2 will be having connection, then CC1 will be VCON. Okay. Now the reverse connection. In reverse condition, CC1 will have some voltage or power and CC2 will be the communication path. Okay, CC1 and CC2 reverse orientation, power from PP cable. This is how type C will work in any devices. It may be laptop or it may be mobile or some other devices. Okay, I am talking about the laptop charger. Now the laptop charger, the CC1, if it is connected, the data will supply to the PDIC and second one should have power. In case of it is connected to the reverse, then CC2 should have data supply and CC1 should have power. Then only you will get 20 volts. Okay, that's it. This is the basic concept of type C, how the communication channel will communicate with the peripheral devices. That's it. Thank you. Thank you very much.